Let me give you a quick shout out to also Asia Securities Group, one of our major sponsors, major partners, who's also empowered the fighters of Sri Lanka, especially Nimesha Kumari. I'll come back to that, but right now, this is going to be a battle for the ages. Syed Hussein versus Januka, Hound Ranaweera. Both of these guys, extremely powerful strikers, quick and fit.
Shyam, Revata, every time when there's a Januka fight, KFL seems to be stepping up his competition. Because the guy who is coming into the ring right now, the Indian athlete, Syed Abid Hussian, is no joke. He has competed he's 19 years old, right? But he has competed in the Indian martial arts scene, especially the kickboxing and Muay Thai scene, for a long, long time. A student of Coach Lionel Hupping, and he is coming in. As you can see, wow. I'll tell you what, this will be the toughest fight of Januka's career. This guy is not like any of the other opponents that Januka faced before, and the fans are in for a treat.
Januka Ranaweera, the Hound. In his short career, Januka has established a huge resume within the island of Sri Lanka. The national Muay Thai champion, the national wrestling champion, a multiple-time MMA winner, undefeated, a multiple-time Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu winner, undefeated. But this is the toughest test of his life. But he is here, he is ready. In this young career of his, he has set the stage alight. 2 KFL performances back-to-back, showcasing the technical art of kickboxing. And we are here today fighting against Syed Abid Hussian, a decorated fighter coming from India, who Januka has seen a lot of through the videos that Syed has up online, and I'm sure he studied a lot. Januka brings an IQ to the game that is unlike a lot of Sri Lankan fighters. He studies the art.
Very true.
His fights are not just won in the training room, they're won in the recording room, where he reviews video over and over again, sees where his opponents...
The guys like John Jones.
Exactly. He sees where the weak points are. But like you said, Senator, this is no easy task. This is a real litmus test for this young boy, And let's hope, for Sri Lanka's sake, I'm a little partial here. I've shared the training room with Januka multiple times. I know this is a tough contest. But I really hope for Sri Lanka's sake that this is a matchup that he comes on top on.
From what I hear, his work ethic inside the gym is on point. He just pushes his teammates, like you said before. Let's look at his first fight against Dilshan Srisandaraja. Everyone thought it would be a tough fight.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, get excited! It's India versus Sri Lanka again. Make some noise! Currently the scorecard reads as 2-1 in favor of Sri Lanka. Let's see what happens now. Ladies and gentlemen, this is going to be an intense bout because both of these fighters are decorated fighters in their own countries. This is 3-minute rounds in the welterweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the red corner, a Muay Thai fighter standing 5 feet 7 inches tall, weighing in at 65 kilos, representing Team India. Make some noise for Syed Abid Hussian. And his opponent, fighting out of the blue corner, a Muay Thai fighter standing 5 feet 9 inches tall, weighing in at 65 kilos, fighting for Team Sri Lanka, Januka Hound Ranaweera. And when the battle begins, please welcome your referee, Mr. Shanal Fernando. Fight fans, let's go to war.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is bout number 5 of KFL4 in the welterweight division. From the red corner, Syed Abid Hussian, age 19, standing at 5 feet 7 inches tall. And from the blue corner, representing Sri Lanka, Januka Hound Ranaweera, at the age of 23, standing at 5 feet 9 inches tall. It's very interesting to see how Januka is going to tackle Syed's style, because he told me before the fight, there are plenty of videos available of Syed online. He studied him, as did Syed studied the last fight of Januka. So these people know, both of these guys know who they're fighting against. So it's going to be an interesting fight.
From what I've seen of Syed, he likes to come out in a static Muay Thai type stance. It might be a key for Januka to keep moving, agile. But let's see. You know, each fight is different. Let's see how this goes.
Very interesting. It's going to be fireworks, boys.
Man, if I have a heart attack, guys, just tell my mother I love her.
I'll do that. 100%.
Here we go.
A little bit of facial massages early morning. Look at those kicks, man.
A thunderous body kick by Syed Abid Hussian.
Januka, a slow starter typically, making reads. But I don't think Syed's going to give him the space to do that this time.
Syed is going to be quick with his footwork, and he knows that he has the advantage over there.
Ooh, he's on the aggression right now. But Januka has seen this before, in previous fights. He's no stranger to those moments. Ooh,
Nice
a big
right hand there from Januka.
Kick is what has been said on the corner. And that's exactly what they're trying to do to neutralize Januka, because they know that that's probably the best weapon they have against him at this point.
Hussein's strikes seem to be very powerful, and he just checked that leg kick with ease.
Beautiful
Ooh,
teep from Januka. And a left hand entering there.
Referee breaking off the clinch.
Not a lot of power behind these early strikes from either fighter.
Yeah.
Not committing too much.
You're gonna love it when the crowd gets behind the fighters, It's just really good.
Syed seems to be a bit stationed as opposed to Januka is just floating around, jumping around, very light on his feet.
Exactly. Januka seems to... Wow, beautiful. Oh, but he caught him low there. It was a beautiful technique, but caught him on the groin.
But right before that, Syed landed a left hand, I believe, on Januka. But his corner tending to his cup.
Very unfortunate to see big groin strikes like that, because that was a powerful kick.
At least he's not complaining like the previous one.
Yeah. Syed his head seems completely in this game. He's here to do work.
For a 19-year-old, he seems to be very much in control of his emotions, and he seems to be a very calm and collective fighter, which is a good thing. Which means the guy is also lethal. Because if he's calm and he's collected, that means he's thinking clearly, and he's
Another
waiting.
big right hand from Januka there, getting the better of that exchange. Syed throwing these kicks, but Januka checking most of them.
Januka's high guard is working like money for him now. And he caught Hussien in the corner there.
And in Januka's advances, he's getting Syed to go back a lot. This could be scoring well in the eyes of the judges.
At the end of the day, judges, what they're looking for... Oh!
Nice kick there. Syed, a high teep.
Landed on the chest. Clean strikes. That's what the judges are looking for. Oh, that's a sweep.
It's a sweep, but kicking the leg out. And whenever something happens like that, it does show the dominance in the judges' eyes as well.
He fell flat on his back.
Final 10 seconds.
Ooh, big right hand again. Januka having some good moments in this round.
This is such a Januka.
Wow.
At the end of the first round, this is such a Januka round. What do you got for me, Revata?
Yeah, trademark start.
I'm going to go with that.
Trademark start and a really technical fight again. This is becoming a trademark of Januka's fights as well. All three fights that he's had at KFL, a technical pace it's fought at, no wild punches, everything well thought out, and Syed's matching that strike for strike at the moment too.
And you're right, because look at this fight, right? Look at the two corners. Coach Lionel Hupping, an experienced martial artist who's been in the game for a long time. And from Sri Lanka, we have Team Shed and Coach Titira and Coach Prageet, who has also been in the game. So this is an amazing fight. And like you said, the first half of the first round, I felt like Hussien landed more strikes. But then towards the second half of the first round, Januka had his moments and he picked his moments very well and he landed cleaner strikes.
Yeah, I think the bigger moments in that round were to Januka, but you know it's tough. It's tough to call. Again, very technical fight, very composed from both guys, and like you said, Shyam, calm and collected. Adjectives you can use for both these fighters.
I love the sportsmanship. You know, these guys have very good mutual respect. And it's all about the fighting. It's about the fight. I like it.
Oh, big right hand on the ear there to start as well. Januka looking confident here at the moment, Syed. Having to capture a little bit of momentum back. One thing is, Januka is ducking under these punches a lot. It's
Yeah,
up
he
to
is.
Syed to time something.
He's open for a knee there, no? A Superman punch by Januka and a deep kick to the neck by Januka. This is a very close fight. Need I remind you, Hussein landed a couple of strikes there in those exchanges. A right hand by Hussein.
Syed Hussein looking a little bit more static this round than he was in the first. Januka very light on his feet.
A deep kick by Hussein. A left hand by Januka lands clean on the jaw of Hussein. But it seems like Januka is on the aggression this round.
Yeah. And Syed just taking a little bit of time to settle into this round.
You know, one thing that I will say right now is that Januka, Hound Ranaweera, who fought Fahad Zaidan in KFL 3, this is not the same Januka. He has improved a lot. Ooh.
And I think Januka, he was very disappointed with that fight that he had against Fahad Zaidan that first time as well. He didn't think he showed his best colors.
No, he wasn't. He had so much regret about that fight.
Oh, what's going on?
At the press conference, Januka spoke and he mentioned how he he wanted to bring the better version of himself, but he felt bad that he let the country down and he wanted to make up for it.
He still did end up winning that fight, but a very close contest.
You know, when Januka comes forward with the 1-2s, in these moments, in these exchanges, he got caught with a couple of counters. But in those exchanges, it's clear that Januka landed more strikes.
And take a look at it visually, Sanita. At the moment, Syed does look like the more passive fighter, waiting on Januka to do things.
Yeah.
And also, Januka is landing on Syed's front leg at ease. It's unusual for a Muay Thai fighter as well, who's very light on his back foot, to get hit on his thigh this often. Januka controlling the pace of this fight right now.
Yeah. Hussein needs to make a move. This is the second round. Ooh, head kick blocked by Hussein though. Front deep kick. Ooh, big right hand from Januka. Lands clean.
And a right hand there as Syed entered the clinch.
Out of the two fighters, who do you think is a bit more gassed out?
Definitely Syed Abid Hussian, but I don't know whether that is fatigue or just him trying to settle into a rhythm. He
Yeah.
might have, his cardio might be there, but sometimes when it's difficult to settle into a rhythm, you look a little bit sluggish.
He has good reactions. Did you see the kick? He just ducked, he just evaded it.
I think that round clearly for Januka, Hound, Ranaweera.
To answer your question, I agree with Revata. It looks like Syed is a little phrased out and a little bit more tired compared to his opponent. It also could also mean that he's reeling from that little hit he got to the groin earlier on, right? Any groin strike takes the wind out of you.
That's true, Shyam, but a referee can give a fighter up to 3 minutes or 5 minutes, is it, Senator,
Yeah.
to recover, and Syed did not take that full time period.
Yeah.
So
Correct.
he had it upon himself to go, yes, I'm ready to continue as well. So
Coach Lionel
these
Huffing.
strikes are things that happen in competition, but hopefully he's fully recovered.
Coach Lionel Hopping advising his fighter. And look at Coach Prageet Thoradenia. I wonder what they're saying. It's all, I mean, if Hussein needs to, I feel like if he wants to come out on top, he has to make a strong statement in the third round.
I think round 2 was more in favor of Januka.
The first round was kind of tough to call.
Yep. So this is the one. All right, Syed is like all charged up and he says, I'm ready. I've shaken it all off. Ooh.
One jab and a cross and a kick by Hussein.
One of the best combinations that Syed Abid Hussian has put together, and he looks like he's coming in. Januka might have to weather a storm at the start of this round.
He gets strangled by the by the tag there. Ooh, Hussein is coming forward, and he caught Januka with a couple of punches, but Januka. That was a very interesting brawl.
Yeah, Syed Abid Hussian with a lot of urgency in this round.
He understands. He knows that he has to take this round. Referee breaking off the clinch.
But that initial burst is gone.
Okay, that kick, had it connected, would have been an interesting situation. But you could also see now the homeboy is tired. Falling off balance.
Exactly. He came out guns blazing at the start of this round. It's tough to keep that up for 3 minutes.
No, it's not that easy.
3 jabs and 3 crosses
Beautiful,
by Januka.
beautiful leg kicks from Januka. He's been banking those this entire fight.
Januka is utilizing Superman punches in this fight as well, like his previous fights. Oh, shot to the groin, I
Januka
believe.
is saying he's all good. Let's continue. Syed Abid Hussian needs to dig deep here. He is fatiguing by the looks of it.
It could be that he used up a lot of energy at the beginning of the round
Yeah.
with those explosive movements.
I mean, you do not want to be in a clinch with a national wrestling champion.
Oh,
Did he just spit his...
He
Mouth guard out.
He puked. a
He
little
puked.
bit.
Oh, he puked.
I
He
mean,
puked.
it could be a sign of fatigue, a lot of strikes to the body.
yeah, those contribute a lot to a moment like this where when athlete pukes.
And this is a brutal combat sport. You have to understand that the fighter is putting themselves through a lot being in there. These are things that happen during a fight. But Januka pumping up the crowd. Man, preserve Fernando. Januka, Ranaweera, Sri Lanka has so much to look forward to in combat sports. And credit to Karma Fight League for putting this event together to give these guys this platform.
We have to give credit to the 19-year-old Hussein as well. I mean, to come to enemy territory and take a fight against someone like Januka, it's at the age of 19. It's impressive.
It look
It is impressive.
by the
And
way that he's undoing his gloves, it looks like this fight is over.
It's over. The
Yep.
referee called it.
Seems so, the referee did call it. And just to sidestep with what you said, kudos to Karma Fight League for making these opportunities possible. Not just for Sri Lankan fighters, but also for amateur fighters in India like Syed over here.
Guys,
right?
I'm sorry to bother you, Sham, but Januka just looked at the commentary booth and he just yelled, "There's this thing called conditioning. There's this thing called conditioning."
Man, I love him.
I love him too.
Man,
He is damn straight right about that one. That being said, yes, we believe in our Sri Lankan talent, we believe in our fighters, and we believe in taking them forward. There was a conversation that happened earlier, and then we were like, even if a Sri Lankan fighter loses in the fight, he still wins. He still wins.
Yeah.
He still learns.
Because you get to take part in this amazing event in front of this audience.
Right? And on that note, a big thank you has to go out to all our sponsors, our believers, our supporters, and above all, the people over here right now in this arena, making all that noise for their local hero, Januka the Hound Ranaweera.
There's this thing called conditioning. Wow. The understanding this guy has of the game. Wow.
Man, and how we were saying this is going to be his toughest test. This was the best performance Januka has had in the ring at KFL so far against the toughest
Absolutely.
opponent. Give this guy a tougher guy next time and let's see how he answers that too.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it for these two warriors one more time. Come on, Colombo. Ladies and gents, your referee, Chanel Fernando, stops the contest midway in the second round, declaring your winner by referee stoppage, representing Team Sri Lanka, Januka Hound Ranaweera.
Ladies and gentlemen, your winner for bout number 5 welterweight division is representing Sri Lanka, Januka, the Hound Ranaweera. We'd like to give our runner-up check to Syed Abid Hussian, who is our runner-up representing India. Brilliant, there you go. Welterweight bout. Here is your runner-up. Please give a round of applause to Syed Abid Hussian, representing India. And now, ladies and gentlemen, your winner, representing Sri Lanka, Januka, the Hound Ranaweera, receiving a check of 75,000 rupees from the Karma Fight League. Congratulations to the winner. Januka bhi podak khatha karamu api dakka fight එකෙන් පස්සේ toy දෙන්න අතර සාකච්ඡාවක් ඇති වුණා. මොකද්ද මේ ජයග්‍රහණය ගැන හිතෙන්නේ?
මට හරිම සතුටුයි ජයග්‍රහණය ගැන. එයා රීමැච් එකක් ඉල්ලනවා ආයේ. මේ කන්ඩිෂන් එකෙන් තියෙන්න ඕනේ රවුන්ඩ්ස් 3ක් යන්න. ඒක නැතුව රීමැච් එක ඉල්ලන්න එපා. මම ස්තුති කරන්න ඕනේ මගේ ටීම් එක ටීම් ෂෙන්. කෝච් ප්‍රගින්, කෝච් තිතිර, ඩංකන්, කෝච් ටිප්ස්. මගේ ටීම් එකටම ෂෙඩ්. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Ladies and gentlemen, one more time, please give it up for Januka, the Hound Ranaweera.